Gemini. Welcome, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. We are now in Aquarius season, so the energy shifts a little bit. We also have Mercury in retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, so that's a thing. But we're coming from higher minded consciousness now. So that's really powerful energy. Gives us a little bit more of a vantage point for the experience of Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde right now. And the nodes of the moon have moved signs as well. Out of Gemini Sag into Taurus Scorpio. So if you're feeling a little bit of energetic shifts, but things are starting to click in place like the Rubik's Cube, that's what you want. Okay, so let me get into your oracle. Really, really amazing oracle. I'm really interested in it. It's very intriguing. So I hope someone will come into the comments and say, oh yeah, I get it totally. So I pulled from Oracle of the Seven Energies. You got card 43. 4 and 3 is 7. This is the seventh energy center. So right, higher consciousness, exactly what I was just speaking about. Spirit of Gratitude is the card. Beautiful lotus there in a teacup. So this is sort of speaking to when you focus on appreciation, right? Appreciation for even the smallest things in your life here, Gemini. And what you already have, the experiences you've just had, and that you know, this is the card where you're coming from. I should have said that. Where you're coming from, where you are, where you're headed. Okay. It's like waving a magical wand when we begin with gratitude for what we already have. It's like we get a magic wand and everything you need comes to you without much effort. And obstacles seem to fall away on their own. So it's a beautiful energy, and it's almost saying that where you've just come from, what you've been working on, is that space of gratitude. You know, and it also speaks to prayer, right? Prayer is our connection to the divine. It's that moment where we make contact. And through prayer, when we focus on gratitude, when we start with thank you, or in meditation, thank you, it opens so much up to us. So much more becomes available in our daily experience. So spirit of gratitude, where you've just come from, what you're working on now, card 36, lost in space, needing direction. So let me walk you through it. This energy of feeling lost and needing direction and focus happens especially when we're up-leveling. Okay, like when we are genuinely changing for the better, which I feel is where you're headed, right, overall. Sometimes we kind of feel like we're in no man's land. And the readings very recently, the Page of Pentacles keeps coming out. And to me, the Page of Pentacles is new territory, right? You've heard me say the journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles has something new to learn. And has beginner's mind. It's a page. It's not a king. So I kind of feel like that's the message of this card. And so you're up-leveling. You're changing for the better. If you find yourself feeling adrift at this time, Gemini, it's because in this new experience, there's so much to learn and understand. Channel your focus to the next 24-hour period. Just take it 24-hour block by 24-hour block. That will get you out of this sort of unmoored, unanchored energy. The final card, which is where you're headed, is card 32, Magic Prayer. So again, we begin with a prayer theme. We're kind of headed into prayer theme. And when I say prayer, I don't, it doesn't have to be on bended knee. It can be in meditation. It can be in your journal. It's your general conversation with the divine is what I'm really referring to. But this card is telling you to speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and then act in faith. I love it. I love it. Your prayers will be answered. And the thing with this card is you may not always get exactly what you want, but you will definitely get what you need. And your destiny awaits you, Gemini. So very, very lovely oracle, very ascended oracle. Feels good to me. Let's see what's going on in your connection. And for some of you, this new direction, this lost in space energy is right? You're coming close to completion. 3 and 6 is 9, 36. 3 and 6 is 9. You're getting close to like wrapping up a cycle and being done and turning the page. And that's when you sort of go like, oh, where am I? 24 hours at a time, guys. 24 hours at a time. Eight of Wands, well, that's your energy, communication, right? And the Seven of Wands crosses you here. So, feeling some defensiveness, I want to say, or maybe resistance. Yeah, there's still some residual confusion, but a need to clear the air. Wow, Gemini, holy Hannah. Deep breath. Hanged Man on the bottom is sort of suggesting take no action. There's more that, more that needs to come to you. You need more enlightenment on the topic. So just kind of hang in the matrix a little bit. So we're starting here with there's some either miscommunication, some communication that has already happened by chance, that left you sort of confused and overwhelmed, verklempt, as I like to say. Knight of Swords is crowning you, so there's this like sense of urgency to clear the air, but this is either resistance or defensiveness. I can't quite tell. Maybe I'll get it better when I clarify. And going forward, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that, I hear Gemini say. Boom. And Spirit's almost agreeing a little bit. Four of Cups. Hidden energies. Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety, worry. Could be you, could be the other person. Okay. In your hopes and or fears, it's all about, look at the prayer hands, right? Spirit of gratitude, magic prayer, just kind of giving it all over and engaging in some final act of healing here. And there's the forgiveness, judgment. Underneath is Queen of Pentacles. I feel that's more self-care oriented. I kind of feel it's you, whoever you are watching. Doesn't matter your sign. I feel like it's about self-care. Like, I got to get myself together. I got to get stable. I got to get grounded. So let's look at the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I feel you're resisting the new direction, right? This is the lost in space of it all, right? I feel like you have a choice to make about the direction you're headed, but what's coming from the top of the deck is this energy of abandonment or just instability in general. The Five of Pentacles doesn't have to be that somebody kind of left you behind. It can just be a sense of your worth and value, questioning your worth and value. And you're kind of going into the unknown here. You want to take a leap of faith in a direction that moves away from. See, the back is to this Five of Pentacles. And you know that some conversation has to take place. And I almost get the impression that it will be like final words. Like where you finally get your say. But it is about the Five of Pentacles. It's about this energy of either feeling devalued or feeling you were devalued, or on some level, could be ghosting, right? Somebody could have ghosted you, but it could also just be on some level that this connection makes you feel less than on some level. And that is what you're moving away from. And in the energy of the Five of Pentacles, if you look at these two folks, right, there they are, shivering, broken, wounded, walking through the snow when the home fires are burning right there behind the stained glass window of the church. That's the image. And on some level, I kind of feel like this is part of that lost in space. You're rising above this. And this is also speaking to the spirit of gratitude and magic prayer, saying, even though I'm feeling forsaken, and even though I don't feel I can access the warmth, I know I'm worth more, and I'm grateful for all that I do have. So you're getting ready to go in that direction, a new direction, but there's some resistance here, I almost feel, because it's almost like you haven't had your say, Gemini. So, yeah, let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. All right. So we have your anxiety popping up. Now, here's the thing. This part of the reading is what's in your unconscious realm, what's in your psyche. This is hidden energies. So I like that I'm getting the double hit of that, because it's letting me know there's something you're kind of like obsessive adjacent about, and it has to do with stability, and it has to do with life partnership. For all I know, I could be talking to someone who's going through marital difficulties, right? Queen of Pentacles can be wife. 10 of Pentacles can be, you know, the marriage. And underneath is the Lovers, the soul connection. But a choice needs to be made when the Lover shows up. And so here you are in all this measure of worry, maybe about your future, maybe about the potential or the missed opportunity, 4 of Cups, for life partnership in this connection. Regardless, I'm still feeling the need for self-care around this anxiety. Something running on a loop in your mind, Gemini, isn't going to serve you well, right? Because that's part of the archetype of Gemini is monkey mind. We all get it, but it's kind of coming from your archetype. Just like the Virgo archetype. I'm Virgo, right? The Virgo archetype, my lists have lists. Well, we all have moments like that where we're all, you know, just slightly a little OCD about something. So I'm not targeting you. I'm just saying that, especially for Gemini Sun, that letting stuff go on a loop, it gets in your way. So I do feel the self-care energy here is coming to that ultimate realization that a choice needs to be made. 7 of Cups in the past. Yeah. Something came to a painful end for you, and you know, and you didn't get any answers. You're left sitting here with like 7 cups of crazy. Like, what the hell was that? Not able to resolve it. Maybe too many options of what it could be about, but I don't think you got any verbal response. I don't think you got the feedback. I think you were left in the lurch. That's the way it's coming through. Knight of Pentacles. So there you are, moving forward slowly. Underneath was the Ace of Wands, and that's the motivation for continuing to move forward. So I feel, even though something came to a painful end, without you being able to process it fully on an emotional level, you were like, oh well, got my marching papers, it's right, and I'm feeling some measure of inspiration to kind of keep moving forward. That's really amazing, because considering what you've come through, that would be very hard. So kudos to you. Right now, however, Knight of Swords. So this is now from your conscious awareness. You're kind of like, you know what? I need to work this. I need some clarity here. I got something to say. And that makes sense, because now the 7 of Wands might not be defensiveness. It might be you standing in your power and pushing back and saying, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I haven't had my say. That has come through before. I'm not sure if it was your sign, though. There's Judgment, 8 of Cups. I'm getting a very clear message. 6 of Wands underneath. Oh, I know, Gemini. Your last reading was really difficult. Really, really difficult. I feel you're on the other side of it. And I feel you're in gratitude to be on the other side of it, even if you're a little lost in space here. But this is super powerful. I feel you, if we were having a conversation right now, if I could hear you, I think you're sitting there saying, yeah, I do have something to say. And then I'm going to let this person know, but I forgive you and I'm moving on. And I've made peace with it. I know. So the judgment is coming through as forgiveness, not reunion. I feel like underneath all of it, you just want to make peace with the situation, maybe not even with the person. But on some level, that is what you would be communicating. Is I'm going, I'm on my way, I'm up leveling, you're not coming with me, gotta go. But like almost as if to say, but I'm walking away with gratitude and forgiveness and gratitude, which happens to be my full moon ritual. So I always start with a forgiveness list. I write out everything I need to forgive, including myself, and then I write the gratitude list of everything I'm so grateful for, including my ability to forgive. And then I burn that mofo and I give it all over. I mean, that's literally my ceremony, my ritual. So I'm seeing my ritual right here in the cards. Going forward, 8 of Cups. Oh, this is so freaking powerful. Oh, yes. So, the 8 of Cups can be walking away from what no longer serves you, but it can also be staying on your path and ascending the mountain. That to me is like the hermit saying, yeah, 8 cups, that's nice. I want 10, so I'm going up the mountain. I'm learning the lessons. I'm going to find the 2 of Cups to bring it back so I have the 10. Does that make sense? So it's not always walking away. It's sometimes walking toward, okay, something new. And that's how it's coming through. I bless this, I forgive this, I release this, and now I'm going by the light of the moon and my intuition. Right? And that's that lost in space. Your intuition is your radar, is your GPS system. High Priestess is your GPS system. And on some level, this is the acting in faith, right? That you can trust that the universe has your back. Oh, this camera's been driving me crazy lately. Has your back, will grant the wish, healing will occur. Right? Because you remember, there's something very karmic that you need to walk away from. And in order to walk away from it, you have to follow your higher path. You're being called to something higher here. And like I said, the last sentence was, your destiny awaits you. This is in the rearview mirror. I can see that it's in the rearview mirror because it's from the bottom of the deck. So it might still be there. It might still linger, but it isn't going to hold you back. Spirit says, yeah, an end to the unhappiness. Wow, wow, wow. I love that we come back to the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit's telling you, yeah, end of the unhappiness, the dissatisfaction, really an opportunity to offload that. And to remain true to your higher self, true to who you are at your core. This is, the Hierophant is that energy of what we stand for. And it can also represent our beliefs around commitment, especially conventional committed relationships. So let me just say it that way. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, yeah, you stayed true to yourself. Underneath here, Queen of Pentacles. There, I'm getting that message. Staying, you stood your ground. You showed up for you. You showed up for you. You're committed to you, to your growth, to your stability. Self-nurturance here, self-care still present. Hidden energies, 9 of Swords. Around the King of Pentacles, sure. So this is a 3D relationship. I feel like you guys have been, you've been emotionally distant. There's been a big disconnect. Missed opportunity is another interpretation of this card. I feel like you keep trying to call this person in. So in the hidden realms, maybe you haven't fully let go yet. There's still some measure of, at least in your mental realm, Really wanting this person to show up for you. Spirit's telling you, you showed up for you. Because here's the Four of Cups, and here it is again. Top of the deck, bottom of the deck. So I almost feel as if this hidden energy is really helpful for you, Gemini, because it helps you understand, no. You showed up for you. And you know who you are at your core. Offload this. Offload this. But in the hidden realm, you're still kind of attached to it. Which goes back to my first thought about the Seven of Wands being resistance. But I'm feeling it's resistance, and I'm feeling it's standing up for oneself. A little bit of whoa, wait a minute. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what this was like for me. But then to part with forgiveness and your eyes toward the future, where you're headed, not where you've been. Though it lurks there. Devil, Nine of Swords energy, and it's so weird that they're right next to each other, is that obsessiveness, control, obsession. So it doesn't surprise me that you're still trying to call this person in, even though there's a lot of emotional distance. And pretty much rejection is how I'm feeling it. Right, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely want the healing from the Tower, of course. So I think in your hopes, you're wanting to heal, and in your fears, you don't know how to go about doing that. You don't know your next best step forward. You know what I like to say about the Eight of Swords. The only way out is through. Take that next step right into the puddle, right into your emotions. You got to go through the feels in order to heal. So start with gratitude, drop into that magic prayer energy of, I don't know exactly what I want, but give me what I need. And stay connected to your feelings. Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups. The only way out is through your feelings. But I feel like your fear is like you're not sure how to heal this. You're not sure. So there's, you want it. Your hope is you can, and that you will, and that you are. And your fear is like, I don't know how to do this. 24-hour period. One foot in front of the other. Judgment. Yeah. I go in peace, says Gemini, and wow. What a beautiful way to end. Okay? You are going to be rewarded for your patience, right? On this solitary journey of forgiveness, you're being called up, okay? This Judgment card is, if you want to think about it, it's very biblical. These people are in their graves. And there's the angel calling them, the archangel calling them back up. Second chances, crossroads. This is your opportunity. You want to live and love Taurus North Node now, or you want to die and stay in the past, Scorpio South Node. That's what I'm seeing right here in this card. And I feel like you're making peace with all of it. You're answering the call. You're going to be on a bit of a solitary journey, self-exploration, introspection. No one can really do it for you, so you do kind of have to do it in some measure of private energy, if not even a little reclusive. But here it is, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Plant the seeds and then be on this beautiful journey and plant the seeds for the love you deserve, for new love and the love you deserve. Yeah, super nice. So definitely an improved message from the last reading. If they happen to be connected, they may not be for all of you, but it definitely feels to me like I got to be honest, I was a little bit twitched out about doing this reading after the last Gemini reading. But this oracle, when I pulled it, I was like, oh, this is good. Very healing energy there. So let me tell you who showed up. We have the Fool is Aquarius. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Lovers is your card, Gemini. We've got Judgment is out twice. That's Scorpio energy. High Priestess is Pisces. The Star is Aquarius. The Devil is Capricorn. Hierophant is Taurus. Tower is Aries. Hermit is Virgo. So the extended, the links below, is all from this other person's point of view. The one we're wrapping up here. We're going to get their point of view, how they see this situation, what they think about it, how they see you or think or feel about you, and their intentions going forward. And I'll close out with a message from Spirit and some more oracles. So if you want to follow on and see how they're wrapping it all up, or their response to you saying, yeah, goodbye and good luck, the link's below. Much love to you, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye.